Welcome back to another fucking episode of Amonos with Ricky Novea. Yes, sir, it's recording. We're hot. I'm live on the mic, bitch. All right.
We're hot.
I'm not even gonna do an intro today. I think this is episode 18, dude, and we're just gonna do the damn thing because it's hot as balls right now, dude. I'm sweating. I said that in the last episode, but it is hot. It's summertime.
It's not even hot.
Oh,
you think this is hot, dude?
You hear the voice? You hear that voice of the fucking reckoning? The fucking Sith, the Dark Vader. Let me introduce you to the fucking
Vader.
guest of the fucking day, week,
Dark
month,
Vader.
because he's been bitching about how he hasn't been on yet. Gill Delic.
No, it wasn't. Was it?
Yeah, you're like, it's crazy how I'm not on your podcast yet.
How's your podcast going, Ricky?
It's going amazing.
I'm super excited that you're able to actually continue this and be consistent.
Yeah, I'm trying, dude. The viewership needs to get picked up a little bit more. But
Oh,
hey, but dude,
come on.
let me tell you something.
Whatever.
We're at the double digits at least, dude.
Double digits of what?
Of viewership.
Oh, yeah?
On
that's good.
Spotify and
good.
on YouTube. I can't wait to get my plaque
It's good.
for the viewership of double digits.
Gotcha.
Less than 20,
Right.
but more than 10.
That's good. If you guys don't know who I am the host and producer of the Mind Buzz podcast.
We all know that Amber does most of the work anyway, so I don't know why you take that credit, but you know.
You know what? She does a lot of the work during the episode. However, like the stuff that happens before the show and after the show, I do most of the work.
I find that hard to believe, but you know,
Why?
we'll just say that you do. All right. How about that? We'll say that you do right now. Right now. But how are you today, dude? How are you, Gil? You are part of the Mind Buzz. You created the CEO. Shout out to my Grito for obviously gritando your podcast. Gritando, bro. Gritando it, you know?
Gritando, what's that?
Like gritando way. I'm just saying it like in a whitewash way.
Gritando, what's that?
Like yelling. Come on. My grito's like, you know, like my shout out.
It's like my scream.
Yes. You scream. I scream.
We all scream for gritos.
For big turds.
For pitos.
No. Whoa. Not me, brother.
Dude, did you see him? He went wild, dude. He was wild.
Let me tell you something, brother. If you come after Trump, you're gonna have to go through me. He's like, his shirt off.
Dude, that was wild. I wonder what Randy Macho
Savage?
Man Randy Savage would have said that. Like, it would have said after watching that. He'd be like, Donald Trump is on the TV. Yeah. I don't think I like it because Hulk Hogan, too bad. Donald Trump, too bad, too. He's right there in Michigan, WrestleMania 9. And he was crazy, dude.
Dude, and then out of nowhere, imagine just Booker T be like, I knew it, sucker. We coming for you, Hulk Hogan.
Donald Trump, we coming from you.
Whoever shot at Donald Trump, we're coming for you because I'm a five-time WWE champion.
Dude, that's just all the presidential candidates. What they do now is just get old wrestlers to do all their promos for them.
Imagine they got Chris Benoit.
That's the life I want to live in, dude. I want to live in the world where Chris Benoit is still walking among us. And I was listening to that song the other day. Okay, when I want to get pumped up.
You get pumped up.
When I want to get pumped up for something, like if I'm doing a show or a podcast, I listen to some really good music. And I'm not going to lie, Chris Benoit's music it hits, dude. It hits, dude.
It kills.
It kills. It's
fuck, I laughed too hard at my own joke. That always happens.
That was a good one, though. I liked it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know. I was just going to say.
I'm not going to lie. This episode's probably going to be all over the place because this is how we are in fucking real life. This is our friendship. This is our fucking partnership. This is our my grito.
Yeah. Who was I talking to? I think I was talking to Owen Parker. You know Owen Parker?
Yes, Owen Parker.
I was talking to Owen Parker.
The cousin of Peter Parker.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
So I was talking to Owen, and I was telling him, I was like, dude, or was I talking to you, or was I talking to James about how like I want my Christmas tree this year to just be all wrestlers, like all wrestling, like action figures.
I don't think that was me.
And
Owen likes wrestling too, right?
Yeah,
okay,
and
so
I would tie, like it started with Chris Benoit, like I would tie something around his neck and hang it on the Christmas tree. And I would buy all the wrestling action fig, like all the wrestlers that like
just
have
like died
or like
what was
unalived themselves.
Owen Hart, right? The one that fucking fell to the fucking ceiling.
Yeah, I'd probably like hang him on the ceiling in his blue blazer.
His blue
action
blazer when he was American, whatever that fucking wrestler was.
Well, it was a blue blazer.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I would hang the blue blazer like from the thing, and when somebody puts the star, like it falls or something. I don't know.
That's a good idea. I think you should. I think you should do that.
Yeah.
And I wish you well on that.
I do. I really want to talk about like this nail situation that I'm going through right now.
Nail?
Like, yeah, you see it?
Jesus Christ, you did? Does that?
It came off.
That's just the bed, right? Like
yeah,
the nail bed, whatever you were fucking called.
It came off.
That's crazy, dude. And then why would you tell me that?
Because I had to. I told you on the phone, and because I wanted to show you. I wanted to get that out of the way. Because
hey, dude, just because I'm into like sucking toes doesn't mean I'm gonna suck your fucking one nail off toe, right?
Suck the toe with no nail.
Tail, doggy.
Suck the toe with no nail.
That's disgusting.
I was telling Johnny Gold about it, like how it happened, and I was moving stuff. No, I was talking to Sabrina. I'm gonna name drop this whole episode.
She's gonna be a guest probably next month. Month in August. Yeah, I just gotta.
That's awesome. Good. I'm glad for that. I'm glad that I could put people together like that. You know, I'm just bringing.
You're an established comedian that just brings the bridges together.
Bringing them, and then I burn them right after.
Yeah.
So I was telling Sabrina, and I was like, yeah. She was like, oh my God, you look so good. Like on Wednesday, because Wednesdays before the open mic, I go and set up. Yeah. And I'm usually in like my day clothes. Like I don't have jeans. I don't put shoes on. I'm like this. Like short shorts, chanclas, and a band tee and a hat.
Just showing the dogs off, dude.
Right. So she was like, oh my God, you look so good. And I was like, yeah, I've been like super excited because I usually don't wear sandals.
Why is that? You just don't like.
I was just self-conscious of my feet. Of my feet. And then now I'm like oiling up
your feet
every day. I'm using Aquaphor every day on my heels. And so I've been feeling good. So I've been wearing sandals all the time now. And then now that like I was working in sandals, like I do everything in sandals now.
Oh.
Like everything.
Isn't that dangerous? What if something falls on your foot?
Exactly.
It just chops off your toe.
Well, it took off my nail.
But next time it's going to be one toe. You're going to be toeless.
It's all good. My mom had a couple toes missing.
I thought it was a whole foot.
No, but it was like a whole thing. Like one foot had like 4 toes on it, and then like the other one didn't have a leg.
Wait, what? The other one didn't have a leg?
So anyways, back to me. Hold on. Back to my mom later.
Yeah.
So I was moving the speaker, and I moved the speaker and I grazed my foot because I didn't want to. You know how I don't want to like I didn't want to lift it, so I just picked it up and I like moved it over and like it hit my foot and I was like, oh man, that sucks. And then I looked down and it's like bloody.
Ouch.
And I was like, oh shit, like my tail's my
your tail's missing.
My
Do you
tail's
have a
missing.
tail that we don't fucking know about?
Shut up! I've been thinking about my tail, tailbone lately.
Tailbone.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
My toe fucking came off. Okay.
How many times have you said tail in the past last sentence right now, dude?
Tail.
You fucking
toe.
guy.
My toenail. No, it's because I'm trying to say toe and then nail.
tail. The tail.
English is not my first language. Okay.
I believe that. We don't even know what fucking race you are. First of all, we're still trying to figure that out. But dude, okay. Before we let's get into serious note. I wanted to ask you because you are the podcast creator of MindBuzz. How did it start? Why did you decide to do a podcast? What was some struggles that happened when you started the podcast?
My agent didn't send you the questions on what not to ask me.
Nope. Your agent, aka Amber.
My manager.
Your
didn't
manager
send me that?
didn't send it and me anything.
Well, that was on there, but I'll give you a little bit of of that
Of greatness.
how it started.
Yeah, like why did you decide to do MindBuzz?
It started out of boredom, dude. Like it was a pandemic. I worked 50 hours a week.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe even more some days. I worked a lot, and the pandemic happened. I think I worked from home for 2 months, or not even 2 months, maybe a month, and then we were fully let go. And I decided I always wanted to do something. I didn't know what that was yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then one time, me and my cousin were coming down off of some psychedelics, and we were talking about the stoned ape theory, which is I won't go into it too much right now, but the stoned ape theory is how it's a theory on how monkeys and our ancient relatives ate psilocybin mushrooms, and that transcended the human consciousness into what it is now, language, relationships, everything that's the foundation of what our society is now, that it catapulted the human consciousness in what we are now. So that was, my cousin was telling me about that, and I was like, whoa, where are you getting this from? And he shows me a clip of, I think it was Paul Stamets, which is the mushroom guy.
Yeah.
On Joe Rogan's podcast on JRE, Joe Rogan Experience. And I was like, whoa, this is dope. What is this, a talk show?
Oh, okay. So you didn't even know what it was.
Is it a radio thing? What? I didn't even know what a podcast was. And this was back in 2014, 15.
Okay. Yeah,
and
that episode, right? Or was that?
It was that episode. So he was talking about it. He shows me the clip, and immediately in my mind, I was like, I want to do something like this.
You're like, my mind was buzzed.
Yeah. I want to do something like this. I want to, how can I be at that point?
Okay. Dude, that's pretty crazy.
How can I get there?
That's something that's basically how I wanted to start comedy and podcasting too. Remember I told you I want to do a podcast, and I first originally want to do a podcast. And that's how it kind of started for me too, because I was just hearing podcasts and I thought, why not me? Yeah. Why not?
Right.
And then here we are, dude.
Yeah, I that's the thing, is just going for it. It's going to change. Ricky, this thing, what you're doing, it's going to change. The MindBuzz, what it is today, it wasn't like this a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I'm going on the 5th year.
Jesus.
Of the podcast.
Cheers for that. Let's cheers for that. Cool. 5 years of the MindBuzz.
We're going to hit our 250th episode in the next few months. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm excited about, hopefully we get to 300 by next year. And yeah. I kind of want to do maybe a live thing or like a celebration.
That'd be cool, dude. 250. I started thinking about
or 300. I think I want to do something on the 300th.
I was thinking about that too, where I was I'm barely gonna hit 20 episodes, so I was trying to think ahead of okay, when is it gonna be my 50th episode? When is it gonna be my 100th episode and all that stuff, right? And obviously it takes time, because especially it's one episode a week. But you do what, two right? 2 episodes a week?
Right now, because it's during summer, we're doing once a week, and we do a live show on YouTube on Tuesdays, like from 7:30 start time or 8 p.m. But we're just doing one right now. Typically, we do two.
And the live one, or just
no, we both episodes are live, so it's 100% live. We sometimes talk to people in the chat depending on
who it is and who the guest is, right?
On the time, if they want to chat with the people. Pretty soon I want to do like a call-in type of thing.
That'd be cool.
But I honestly, dude, I'm thinking of still keeping 2 episodes and one guest oriented.
Okay.
Which is on the Tuesday, but I also want to do another show, but still call it the Mind Buzz. It's a regular episode, but it's just me and Amber.
That'd be cool, yeah, because you guys don't really like both come out on camera. You know, obviously she's behind the keys and stuff, but I think that'd be cool. So you guys can share your stories and relationship advice and how she feels to be with a woman. When
it's days where it's me and her, like I look back at like the data and stuff, and people listen. Like they almost. They're around for me and her just like they're around for me, her, and a guest. So I think that speaks like, these guys are you know.
I think the cool thing,
just the audience.
Yeah, I think the cool thing too is like there's so many people in this world that like you can find an audience. You know, you will be able to relate to people and stuff, and depending on what you talk about and share how vulnerable you can be too on podcasts. You know.
Yeah.
And before we change the subject, I do want to give you some credit, though. I want to give you
all right
your flowers. You know,
since we're giving out credit.
Hold on, dude. Put your fucking shout outs away.
Okay.
I know you and I, and sometimes like the group that we had, have had our differences. You know, we've had like, you know, we I think we have a very good team for the Puro Labs, and obviously, like, I think if we didn't argue or didn't disagree and we just kind of like, just fucking go in the Yelera and take out another beer. I think if we were just saying yes and like yes, and I agree, we wouldn't be as effective like how we are now, because we like, I think what we have right now is fucking awesome. Like the open mic has blown up. The live podcast, a lot of people enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I believe you and I can see the bigger picture, and we can talk about shit, you know, and like, and do it in a business and friendly matter where we could just be like, hey, dude, like I disagree with this, like shit like that, you know.
It's cool because we can, between you and I, we can turn it off.
Yeah.
We can turn off our funny bone. Not that you're funny or anything.
Never been funny in my life. Ask my mother.
I'll ask her right now.
But
when she comes in, like, hey, do you think this guy's funny? Or
like, fuck no, man.
She's like, let me take a picture with you.
You look like a funnier comedian. But yeah, no, and I we can turn it off, and we can just, and especially we could just be like, hey, dude, like we got to talk about something.
Or if I'm just on one of those days where I'm like silly, like all day, even Amber's tired of my shit, like. And you tell me like, oh, okay, we need
one of those. How about that?
I just had a shrimp inside a
cannoli?
No, a shrimp. It was like a shrimp inside a bell pepper, like a poblano.
Oh shit, that sounds.
It was really good.
Yeah.
But anyways,
what was I saying?
No, we're able to turn it off. That's what I'm saying. We're able to. Okay, Ricky, this whole time.
No, I don't know why. I think because it's hot, it'll turn off randomly. So we're gonna have another technical difficulty like the last episode. But it's okay, dude. We're fine.
No, we can turn it off. Or I think we're at a relationship like me, and James. We're at. We have a good relationship to where we can say, okay, cut the bullshit. We need to talk business. We need
business just being if we feel some type of way about something, anything. And I appreciate. I really like working with you. because you don't cut corners, dude. Gill works very hard on the podcast stuff, the live podcast. He does not cut any corners. I've helped him set up before, and he's very, very, very specific on what he likes. You know, I think the GoPro's hot. That's why.
Yeah.
He's very specific on what he likes and stuff, and which is cool because, like, that's why the product is good. You know, the product is good. Is not no half-ass shit.
Yeah.
And
I try to take that approach to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want to keep.
No, that was it.
I want to hear everything you have to say.
I don't know if your stand-up is great, but
why are you doing that in Donald Trump?
Because
I don't.
My ear is cut off right now, and I just think you're just like Biden. Everybody falls asleep when you're on stage.
WrestleMania 9,
WrestleMania, buddy.
Pontiac, Michigan. 90,000 plus people, Donald Trump and Joe Biden. I think that when I do things, I don't like to cut corners because...
Nope, you don't. That's good, though.
It's just, I like to give whatever I do. And whatever I do, whether it's podcast, comedy, anything extracurricular, I like to put my heart and soul into what I do.
And I think that's awesome, bro, because I know there's some people that like that don't, you know, there's some people that don't. They kind of like wing shit. Like sometimes I wing this shit. I do try to make this fun for myself, and I try to put my effort in it, but like
and that's cool too. Like for even the people that are just doing things that just to make themselves happy or to get out of the house and do something.
Yeah.
That's cool too. But it's not who I am. It's not me. I feel that I feel bad usually on days where I go set up the open mic and I feel like I half-assed it, and when people say like, "Oh, the stage is shaky," like that, it's weird because it messes with me a little bit, but then also it doesn't. You know what I mean?
I get that because it's like it's yeah.
It's something that it's an extension of me, and I think that's how I think of a podcast or a set or anything I'm working on. I feel like it's an extension of me and my artistic self in the product that I'm building.
Yeah, because like you're basically your own business, and you have to show what you want, what you can do, you know. And
yeah,
and I think it speaks for itself, because a lot of people do like to come to you and be like, "Hey, you know what? Can you do my podcast, or can you fucking burp into the mic?
Can you burp into my mic
right now?" But yeah, and I'm glad where we're at. I can say that I'm happy with our friendship, with our partnership.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because
our domestic partnership.
We're gonna get married soon. Sorry, Amber, but
Chuck and Larry
make a porno. I mean, no, that's the wrong movie. I'm confusing both of them.
What the hell?
Zach and Mary make a porno.
I think I downloaded the wrong movie.
Jesus. But yeah, dude, it's awesome. It's awesome what we are creating, and
no,
I'm not jumping ship. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not jumping ship.
The thing is, and maybe you can agree with me, when you want to build something, right? You can't do it alone.
You can't.
And I think I've discovered that ever since, I think 2 years ago. I was doing the podcast, The Mind Buzz, by myself. Everything, booking, editing, you name it. Anything that has to do within running a good podcast, I was doing by myself until now almost 3 years later. I wanted to start doing in-person stuff, and it was complete. Like, it's possible to do in-person and have me switching cameras and looking up stuff. It's possible. People do it all the time, but I wanted my product to look a certain way. I wanted it to have a different vibe. And what I wanted to do I knew that I couldn't do it by myself.
Yeah, I'm like
Like I accepted the fact that I couldn't do it by myself.
and you do need a team, and like
Yeah.
like me doing this right now, I like it because it is by myself. I get to do like whoever I can have whoever I want.
Yeah.
I don't really need to put anybody's opinion. I do ask my homie Andres sometimes to like be like for questions or like little photo like shop things I want for the podcast. Shout out to Andres, bro. But
yeah.
it is hard, dude. That's why I'm just doing it once a week.
Yeah.
One episode a week, cause like
no, that's good. I think that's good, dude. I think you're on the right track. I'm nobody to say anything, but I feel that we're friends, and you're doing a good thing, dude. Just keep.
I thought
he constantly does this.
He constantly does this.
I just want to know what those lips taste like.
They taste like
Punk rockin' cigarettes.
They taste like shrimp and poblano.
Poblano Chile, dude.
Chile.
Let's talk about the fucking open mic. Yeah, dude. Let's talk about our open mic.
My agent should have sent you a letter of all the
agent.
stuff that I didn't want to talk about. I didn't want to talk about Johnny Gold. I didn't want to talk about Carlos Medrano. I didn't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about Jay Holman. I didn't want to talk about Paz, Nicole Tran. I didn't. No, go ahead.
Let's not talk about fucking Selena Johnson or fucking Sabrina Contreras. I brought up Selena Johnson because she's gonna be on next week, dude.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. If you guys haven't seen Selena perform, go do it.
Selena and Sabrina, dude.
Selena and Sabrina are amazing people.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, amazing people, yes.
Fantastic comics. They are great. I just love them to death. So go out and see them. Go support live comedy.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I think we have our scene that we have that people come up on Wednesdays is fucking awesome. Everybody's supportive. Everybody's friendly. From when we first started the mic till like now.
Dude, do you remember the first couple of
I remember the first fucking.
You remember the first night? It was raining. I forgot a cable. I remember me and Jay had to drive.
Oh yeah, you guys had to go buy one, right?
We had to go buy one because I missed a cable, a bonehead move.
I know, and
rookie move.
I got the rookie move.
You had to stop and pick up somebody. You had to stop and pick up another comic.
The caveman, dude, Kevin the caveman.
He's living up to his name that he doesn't even drive or have a social security number.
His Flintstone car wasn't in the shop.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyways, yeah, dude, like the first open mic that we had, it was raining, and usually like for comics when it's raining, like a lot of people like the rain scares them away. I think that's safe to say.
Sure.
We've only had like 6 comics, I think.
Yeah.
And no crowd, and it was just I had fun hosting that first open mic because I was just like, fuck it, like this is our test run, let's see how it goes and just have fun. Then the second time more people came, and then I fucking hosted like shit. Did I host the second time or was it you? I don't remember, but I just remember the second time.
I can't remember.
The second time that I hosted, I fucking bombed, and there was quite a few people. And now it's fucking cool because we have a lot of comics that come out and seem excited to come out to our open mic. We have guest hosts, you know. And they get excited because they get to guest host and stuff like that. All we want is just to give an opportunity to comics that that don't really get opportunities, and they help them out,
right?
And just have a good fucking open mic, dude. You know, and I think it has grown a lot.
Yeah, the cool thing is that I don't know if I talked to you about why I started the mic, and I started it out of building. I wanted to build a community.
Yeah,
I get that. I feel like in that area there wasn't. I feel, and I know people are gonna disagree with this.
Johnny Gold.
There, 100%. He's gonna disagree.
Johnny Gold and James Jablonski.
No, he won't. He loves our open mic.
Yeah, he does, dude. He supports it all the time.
He supports both of us, actually. It's like, but anyways, the reason why I started it is because I didn't have so there was a spot, and I won't name it. There was a spot that we used to go to.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we met.
Yeah.
And there was a show there. Pretty bad things happened, and I didn't want to go through that again, right? So I wanted to create a space that was the exact opposite.
Yeah, no,
of that.
I agree. I agree, and
put my own flair into it. If there's one thing that I would like to say, and that is, I like putting my own flair on things. You know what I mean?
You do. And
like I want to create a brand. Like the Puro Laughs open mic is an extension of Delic Comedy, and Delic Comedy is the three of us. I feel that we don't just do open mics. We do.
Yeah,
we're gonna start doing shows. We're gonna start doing podcasts. Hopefully, we're writing sketch ideas.
Yeah, we're writing sketch ideas, and it's just more than doing stand up.
Yeah,
and I see it, and I would disagree on the name because everybody's just like, what the fuck does Delic mean, you know? And you're just like, bitch, Google that shit, all right?
Well, but what's the misconception on it?
Because it's more like Delic, like you lick dick, you know, kind of shit. I don't know.
Is that what they're saying?
No, I just don't. They don't know what it is. They don't know what Delic is.
They don't need to know. Who goes to Walmart and says, what does wall mean? What does wall mean?
First of all, it's pronounced Walmart. El Walmart. Walmart.
Do people go to El Super and think about, like, why is it called El Super? Shut the fuck up and go inside and buy your beer, buy your carne asada, go to your home,
beat your
burn
wife.
it, beat your wife, and eat your fucking food, and shut the fuck up. You don't need to know things.
Okay,
like people,
hold on. How would Macho Man Randy Savage do it?
Look, let me tell you something right now. Let's put the spotlight on top of me, yeah. You don't need to know what El Super means. You don't. Yeah, no, you don't. Just go to your carne asada, go to the carniceria, buy your beer, your 2 pounds, your 3 pounds of meat. Go home, beat your wife, yeah.
Beat your wife, because the steroids is helping me beat her, Miss Elizabeth.
Drink a couple of drinks and drive home, yeah. And that's it.
So
I don't know, dude.
No, dude, do some of your shout outs, bro. Let's do some of your shout outs. How about that? You made a list, and I'm pretty sure some of the people that I know are not even on the list. But listen, I must fucking throw up.
All right. Shout out Nicole Tran. Shout out Johnny Gold.
Johnny Gold.
Eric Escobar. Shout out James Jablonski.
James Jablonski.
Shout out Danny Nixon.
Danny Nixon, dude, hold on. I gotta give him a fucking shout out for that fucking Red Room video that he did. That shit was fucking fire, dude.
He's great. He's awesome videographer. We gotta talk to him about his audio work. But he's a great photographer, great audio videographer.
A great Jew. If you need a great Jew, you need a great Jew in your corner.
He's the first and only Jew that I know that has a beard. I don't think James knows how to grow a beard. But
He only knows how to grow a 5 o'clock shadow. That's it.
Yeah. Shout out George Ferrito. Shout out Daniel Cabral. Shout out Vince Caldera. Shout out Leo. Let me tell you, I don't know Leo's last name. He doesn't even have an Instagram account.
Okay.
Let me tell you about Leo. I feel like Leo is a friend that you want another one?
Yeah.
I feel like Leo is... Oh, shit. There's a bee.
Where?
Right there, dude.
Where? Chill out, bro. Don't even do anything to you. Relax, you fucking bun. Don't be a fucking bun. That's a bun move right there. Oh, my God. There's a bee right there. Help me. My pussy's hurting.
So...
Thank you, sir.
So Leo's a comic.
Miller High Life, the champagne of beer.
Shout out to Leo. He came out to our mic before. I hope you met him. He's awesome. He listens to all the podcasts in the comedy scene.
I think you told me about that. All he does is listen to like.
He's awesome. He's a great supporter. But to me, I'm thinking like he's like a friend that you have in the 90s that you don't have their phone number. You don't really know their name. You just see them around. Like at
I'm sorry, I just saw some of your
at
list
parties.
and I was like laughing. Keep going.
you see them like at the playground or like at the liquor store, and you don't fucking know them, but they are them. So cool.
Yeah.
That's Leo. He's my 90s friend.
I don't know. I maybe might have met him. I don't remember though.
All right. Leo Bravo. My cousin Rick Bravo.
Johnny
Bravo. Sandy. C's Reynoso.
Those guys are fucking awesome, dude.
They're great.
Yeah, dude. The IE is they. I haven't been to Buddy Code, but I'm gonna go for sure.
Go to the buddy system, dude.
That's what I meant to say.
George Frito. He does all that stuff.
Okay.
Mario Rodriguez. Ezekiel
Mama Bear just got home.
Hello.
This is my mom. This is Gill.
Nice to meet you. Do you think he's funny?
Sometimes.
My mom just got home from work, dude.
Your mom's funnier than you.
Yeah, she is. That's where I get my comedy from.
Every Wednesday we
Every
do
Wednesday,
open mic.
puro laughs.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, okay?
Yeah. Buen día.
Yeah, good job.
Medicine. I am sweating right now.
Dude, it's fucking hot.
Ezekiel Echeverria.
Wait, hold on. You missed Mario Rodriguez.
No, Mario Rodriguez. Dude, Booker T moment right now. Right now, Booker T moment right now. Oh, God.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to bleep that out.
Bleep it out.
Oh, fuck.
Mario Rodriguez, Ezekiel Echeverria, Paul Antonio, Momo Rodriguez.
Oh, Momo Rodriguez? Hold on. The comedian,
Yeah.
he was on Mayans
Sure.
MC?
Sure.
I know somebody that knows him. She goes to my gym. They're cousins or uncles or something like that.
We don't know each other exactly, but I just wanted to give him a shout out because I don't know him.
So you want to know him? All right, let's go. Let's go down this long list. I want to keep.
Jerry Garcia, I know you opened for him one time.
One time, yeah, it wasn't.
Actually, I met the guy. He did a podcast for My Grito Podcast Network, and I produced it that day. And he was a really nice guy. It was cool. You should check that out.
All right, yeah, I'll check it out right now.
Mariachi Joe.
Is that Joe Kelly?
Dodgers? I don't know. I seen the name.
Yeah, that's Joe Kelly.
Okay, Joe Kelly, Mariachi Joe. Chicano Shuffle. They're on.
Oh yeah, Chicano, dude. They're cool ass dudes, dude. I met them at the Michelada Rumble, and I honestly was kind of nervous because I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna be accepted by your group, but everybody was very nice to me. Shout out to Chicano Shuffle, and shout out to My Grito.
Pauly Shore. Shout out.
Yeah,
to him.
dude.
Squeeze the juice. Lee Harvey Oswald. Where are you right now? Michael Chapman, the guy that gunned down John Lennon.
Okay.
Shout out.
All right.
Billy Bob Thornton. Shout out. Armageddon was one of my top favorite movies.
I think Bad Santa was better than
in the 90s.
Bad Santa.
And Tattoo from Fantasy Island. Shout out.
Tattoo from Fantasy Island?
D-Plane guy.
I don't. I need to
Shout
see a
out.
picture. Well, shout out, dude. Shout out to that list.
Shout out.
Sorry for dropping that.
I'm name dropping. I said I was gonna name drop this whole podcast episode. Shout out to Idiots United.
Dude, yeah, they put on a fucking sick ass show.
Buster Brown.
I know one comic was getting mad at me because I was like arms crossed, but dude, I was getting tired, and I was just like, I didn't mean to put that face. I'm just like, dude, I'm getting sleepy. I'm getting tired. It was a long night.
It was so cool because that corner that we hang out at the Sunset Lounge,
the foos corner,
the food corner, that's the corner that when I go to those shows, that's the corner that I hang out because Willie's there, Dayron hangs out in that section, Jimmy, like all the
JJ,
all the poodle foos,
the poodle ass foos, dude,
are in that corner. I'm like, I'm gonna come kick it over here.
Sabrina.
When Sabrina did that show like about 2 months ago, she was there. She was in that the food corner. What's up
in there, man?
But yeah, dude, those are my shout outs. For now, I'm probably missing a couple of people. Shout out to the Mariscos party that we're gonna go to right now.
Yeah, dude, I can't
shout
wait to
out
have some
Hamber.
Shout out to the Orchateria, dude.
Yeah, dude.
They pull up,
honestly,
they put up with all their bullshit, dude.
Yeah, they really do. And I talk to the owners on like at least every other day. And I just tell them, like, even in the post, dude, like, I'm getting emotional right now, but we've created a space for art. And I think that's all I want to do till right now, to when we first started in February, and however long we're going to be able to do this, because we got to be true to ourselves. Things are only temporary. Everything, dude.
Yeah,
everything is temporary. Like, we can't.
Things change.
I think we have to get used to the fact that things are temporary, whether they're good or they're bad. So why not just show up, have a good time, and fucking drink, dude. That's
Dude, fucking have a couple on the way home.
Have a couple on a
make a left on the freeway, and whatever.
Oh, dude, that was so funny when I told Sabrina that. I didn't know she had a. Well, I won't air it dry.
yeah, dude. What the fuck? Let her talk about it, dude.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, I don't even.
That was like the first time we like met her, though, right?
I didn't know who she was. And I didn't
said that shit.
Yeah, I didn't know who she was. She didn't catch it. You and Jay caught it.
Yeah, that shit was funny. We had a good time that night, dude.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. I think. I'll tell you this. I don't think she'll listen to the episode, anyways. Rocky, Cocky Rocky. She met. What was it? I think I was working. I was producing somebody's podcast that day.
Yeah.
And she sent me a message. Hey, can you do this date and this date? And I looked at it. I read it, and then you know how like you can unread things.
Oh yeah.
So I read it, and then I put it like unread, and then I put it away because I was working, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like I'm thinking about it, but those are the nights, like Wednesday nights, I would love to go out to the Doll Hut when she has her shows, but that's when we have
we have our thing.
Yeah. So I didn't reply to her, and I think 2 hours later I looked at my phone and the message was gone. So I think she like
she said, fuck you, Gil.
Yeah, she was like, she realized. But if you're watching and if you're listening to this, I would love to do your show. And I think now between you, me, and James, we're able to do things to where I don't have to be there all the time.
Yeah.
You don't have to be there all the time. James doesn't have to. So if there's a Wednesday that one of us needs off or we want to go do another show.
And dude, and like if like there's times where I'm like, hey dude,
it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I told you like, hey, I can't go, or like I'll always be there like later. Just out of respect, because it's like it's technically like a job, It's a job, like, you don't want to just be like not say anything and just
not show up
and like what the fuck, what happened, But
that'd be annoying, dude.
I think we can,
Yeah.
Those were fucking great, dude.
I mean, shout out to
Shout out.
James. So him and I recently we
Had sex.
before that we went out to High Point Brewery in San Dimas.
Uh-huh.
We set up the equipment. I was camping that weekend.
Yeah.
So I didn't really want to do the spot, but I did it anyways. But later in the night, I went there early, set up, waited for James to get there, and then I left. I think we're at a good solid point to where I can trust you guys with equipment, with just how things are operated. You know what I mean? So it's cool. It's a good time.
It's a good time. Yeah, I think so. I'm more the guy that just moves stuff around, you know?
You're the muscle. You're the muscle and the hustle and the...
I just make sure things try to run smoothly, too, because I know sometimes, like...
You're the hot guy.
I'm the hot guy.
You're the hot guy in the group. You really are. I'm the fat guy. You're the hot guy, and James is the Jew.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
He's a smart Jew. We love him, though.
He's great. He's good on the board. Dude, he did so good.
Yeah?
He did so good on the boards during the live podcast.
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
he
no
did,
idea.
Yeah, he did.
By the way, if you're waiting for that episode to come out, it's going to come out
next year.
next fall.
Next fall.
Let me tell you something, brother.
What you've been waiting for. Yes, this is Randy Savage giving you the trailer for the Delic Live Comedy Episode 3. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to come out. So don't you worry.
Give me your wrestling Mount Rushmore. Who is
Wrestling Mount Rushmore.
Since we've been doing Randy Savage impressions.
You know what, dude? I'm not even that big of a Randy Savage fan.
You do a pretty funny Randy Savage impression, dude.
Appreciate
and I just
it,
did a
thank you.
fucking Booker T impression.
That
Go
was
view, sucker.
Mankind on there for sure. Kane.
Wow. Kane?
Undertaker.
The Brothers of Destruction? Okay, and?
The Rock. I got to put a heel up there. No, Triple H.
So you said
Mankind,
Kane,
Undertaker,
and Triple H.
and Triple H.
Honorable mention?
Honorable mention, The Rock. Honorable mention, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Honorable mention, Rikishi. Honorable mention, Brock Lesnar.
The whole Attitude Era?
Yeah, honestly, dude, Billy Gunn was my shit, dude. All of D Generation X, my shit.
Break it down. Dude, but when you would hear the fucking break it down,
that was it. I lost my shit, dude. I lost my shit. You know what? Amber's mom was. Oh my god, dude. Because Amber's mom follows me on Instagram, and she doesn't. Right? She doesn't see my stories. She hasn't found out about
stories, dude.
About stories, but she watches all my videos. And it's Amber's mom, my partner's mom.
His manager, his assistant, his handler.
My CIA handler.
CIA handler.
My icing dog, my support animal. No, her mom watches my Instagram, and Amber goes, she was talking to her mom on the phone, and Amber was telling her, "Oh, you know, Gill, they know me, and I'm crazy that I drive around, I go to different, I do comedy spots, I do podcasts, whatever."
You do comedy?
Let me tell you something.
let me tell you something, brother.
So where was I?
I don't know. You're saying that your swagger fucking looks at your Instagram and you drive.
Oh
around.
yeah. So Amber was on the phone with her, and she was like, "Oh, Gilbert needs to go to LA to go do a video, or to make a video for somebody." And her mom goes like, "Oh, you mean like the Suck It video that he did on Instagram?"
Whoa! What kind of video was it?
I think it was the video where I cropped myself, I'm doing
the Suck It emote.
I'm doing I think X-Pax's entrance into the ring, on the Titantron, I'm doing all that, and then I cut myself out and I put the DX like Titantron video in the back of me, like a green screen, and that's the video she was talking about. And check it out, Gilbilly on Instagram. Follow me.
Instagram.
No, but that was a video. So yeah, her mom is a fan. I like to say no, but that was it.
That was a fucking stupid story. That was fucking dumb. You fucking bitch.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. All right.
All right, you know, fuck you. All right, I'm gonna move to Arizona now.
Yeah, do it, bro. Do it. What was it to say? Talk about a time that you felt like your worst bomb or like an embarrassing moment that you've had on stage. I know it's been a lot. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Go ahead.
What to choose from?
What to choose from?
Definitely when I did that trailer joke and getting all the kids in my trailer. That was the...
What?
Nah, just kidding. A bomb?
A memorable bomb. How about that?
Oh, when that guy told me at Horchateria, I think it was our second. You remember that?
Yeah.
When it was like our second. It was second or third.
It was like a third one.
Our third open mic, and this kid in the audience says, I asked, I was like, oh, like nobody is like, do you guys like comedy? Or I made a comment like that, and he was like, I was like, oh, like nobody's having fun out here. And the kid goes, he was like, it's because you're not funny.
You're not funny. Yeah.
And then I was like, what? You like all the other people besides me? And they're like, yeah, because they're comedians or something.
Yeah,
like that.
no.
You remember that?
I remember all he said was like, yeah, because you're not funny.
Right.
And I remember I remember your face change in that moment too. I remember that fucking time. You were like, fuck, this fool really said that shit, you know? So it threw you off, dude. And I remember like you were contemplating the whole night, like, fuck, like, should I even do this shit anymore? But like, it's crazy. It was crazy for.
The thing was, I was contemplating on like, what do I do, right? Because I'm in a weird position where, yeah, I'm like a liaison. I'm a producer, but I'm also an established comedian, and
established comedians only.
No, I'm also a comic. So, like, where's that line? And it's hard. It's hard to. And this is a really good topic that I can talk to other producers of shows and stuff. Like, where's the line, right? Because there's a moment where you're a comic on stage, but also you're managing. Like, you're managing the show. You're managing. You don't want to make people feel uncomfortable, especially in the audience, especially when it's a free open mic.
And especially the establishment that we're at,
right.
You know, because there's paying customers that
right.
you know don't expect comedy, and then they end up staying sometimes. So it's like you don't want to just start fucking saying the F-bomb after bombing, you know? Like, you want to say the F-bomb, 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 and then walk out, you know?
But then also, you're a comic. But I think that comes with experience on how to diffuse those situations.
Yeah.
Like, I think this was my response to that moment. One was, shut the fuck up. Don't even acknowledge that. Or it was, I'm going to roast this motherfucker.
I think you told him, like, oh, okay, well, why don't you sign up? You told him something like that, too.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, no. So it's like, obviously, he fucking lost that one. But
right.
But I don't think he was also trying to be an asshole. I just thought, like, he was trying to be witty because his friends were there and his girl was there.
Yeah.
And, you know.
But I think that was a good way to... I think now if that would happen to me again, I would try to make it funny. I'd be like, at the end, I was like, oh, like, sign up then. Okay, no? Okay, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck
where
up.
was I in my dick joke that this guy got
Fucking interrupted me.
no, but I think it now that with some experience that doesn't happen anymore. There's. It was weird. It was a weird time,
it was
weird transition time, and I think that really opened my eye. Like that moment really opened my eyes to like, okay, there's gonna be time where I have to use my experience. I have to use my because it's in a weird like leveling playing field because like you're producing, you're managing stuff. Also, you got to be funny. Like it's a weird.
You have a lot on your plate sometimes when we do the open mics. I know sometimes you'll be like, I'm not gonna do time. I'm like, and I always push you to do time because
on the Wednesdays.
Yeah.
It's because I don't know. It's just like
it's a lot. It's a lot when you're producing your own show. It's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot to it. It's not just like also like, well, of a person that cares about their mic and what they're producing. They spend like time making sure the sound is good, making sure people are okay, anything, making sure that the staff is okay, making like because it's not just us, like it's like the establishment, and
And usually I'm over there. If they need a hand pouring, usually I don't touch any of the other stuff, but if somebody wants to buy a drink
beer,
or if they want to buy a beer, hey, the beer's not pouring. Or, hey. Why is this like this, like in the beer? Usually if it's like alcohol oriented, because you're an alcoholic, I would go over there and help out with that. But other than that, I try to stay away from that.
Oh, my bad. All right, I thought that's what we were doing, but okay.
Come out to the open mic, we make out.
I touched his penis and he was just like, oh, whoa.
I got a bone to pick with you.
I think that shit was so funny. Hold on. Let me explain what happened, okay?
Oh, my God. That was terrible.
A comic by the name of Lala
Send
Killens.
this to your mother,
Lala
dude.
Killens was talking about labias in one of her jokes, right? And I was standing next to Gill, and when she said labia, I went like this to Gill because I was like, "Your labia," but I like sniffed this fucking little pecker, dude, and he was like, "What the fuck? Why did you touch my penis, James? He touched my penis. Do something about it."
Yeah, I leaned over to James and I was like, James Jablonski, he touched me. He touched my dick. Do something.
And James was like, "That's between you two, bro."
Yeah. I don't know. He got all weird.
Yeah, dude.
He got all weird. He was like,
You guys are gay.
I'm jealous. I'm going to move to Arizona. He was like, James was like, what do you want me to do about it? I was like, dude, fucking do something.
Punch him in his dick.
Tell him something, bro.
So who are some comics that you look up to, bro?
Like local or?
I mean, anybody that you feel like made you want to do comedy,
That made me want to do comedy?
or like made you and like inspired you. That you know what I'm fucking talking about. Just answer the goddamn question.
That made me want to do.
Made me.
I'll start off with my I'll start off with my favorite all time. And it's weird.
All right, and that concludes an episode of Amonos with Ricky Novella. Just go ahead. Shout out to you. Shout out again.
I will be doing Mikey Barajas. Oh, Mikey.
Just plugging your fucking dates.
Mikey Barajas will be doing the Mind Buzz live on YouTube Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
July 23rd.
I'll make sure that I'm busy on that day.
8 p.m. start time on YouTube at the Mind Buzz on YouTube. Poodle Laughs on Wednesday 24th. I am hosting.
Is anybody guest hosting?
It's going to be a secret special host that won't be announced until Wednesday morning.
Johnny Gold.
I will be doing Hempstash Saturday, the 26th, July 26th. Hempstash in... Just look up at Hempstash on Instagram.
The mustache.
Well, actually, it's a private event, so don't look it up.
You fucking tard.
And I'll also be doing the Red Room Monday, August 5th.
August 5th.
With Nicole Tran, Viet, Nguyen, and then other
Established comedians.
on that. But no, my
Just pull up to the mic, bro. Pull up to the mic, all right?
pull up. But also, love God. Thank God for everything. I thank God for everything that.
I think that's good. I think you always have to, or whoever you believe in, you know.
Can we actually do a prayer right now? Can I pray for you, Ricky?
Please don't.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we come before you, Lord, with Ricky Novea, and we just want to put your name up high, Lord, and we just want to let you know that we love you, Lord, and every Wednesday we think about you, Lord, and I just want you to pray over my collection of
WWE magazines.
WWE and WWF magazines. Lord, please keep in your hearts and prayers of Kurt Angle, Lord. We know he's going through a rough patch, and
Please bring back.
they've been calling him Perk Angle, Lord.
Please bring Perk Angle back.
Dude, he was wild back then. He was skinny but still like buff.
And he'd always be like,
Lord, we also want to put up high
Macho Man Randy Savage, Lord.
and and please put up high James Jablonski.
I'm gonna finish up this prayer.
James
Lord.
Jablonski, because James Jablonski is gonna be my partner
for
for the fucking roast.
How long are we doing this episode for?
We got like.
I just bailed on that prayer.
Yeah,
by the
dude,
way.
it's okay, dude. It was not going anywhere. It wasn't. But James Jablonski and I are gonna be doing the roast battle against two other comics that we know. I'm not gonna mention their
names.
I ain't gonna mention their fucking
David
names.
Alvarez and Josh Gonzalez.
Those guys, dude. And
Oh, dude.
if you guys want to come for the title, we're doing the title run, all right? The tag team of the Jew and the Bean are coming after you guys, dude. All right? And we're fucking gonna bring it.
The Jew and the Brew. How
The
about
Jew
that?
and the Brew.
Yeah. Because you're a bro, but then you're...
I'm a fucking Bond, bro. How about that? I'm just a fucking Bond.
The Bond and the Jew?
Dude,
dude,
the Jew and the Schmeckle.
Can I be your guys' manager, and I can be like, Rocky, can I do the whole thing with the messed up fucking beanie?
Rocky, you gotta do it. You gotta get in the Rocky.
Come on,
get in there. You gotta get in there, Rock.
James, you gotta get on with that other joke. Come on.
Get him, Rock.
Go for the wheelchair.
Go, gotta get him.
They think you have a fucking stroke. Relax, bro. Relax.
August 6th, you said it was?
Yeah, it's a Tuesday at the Ontario Improv. So
Damn, I'm going to be busy that week because I got Sunday, I'm going to Silverwood with my family. Then Monday, I'm doing the spot for the Red Room. And then Tuesday, I'm going to go out and support you guys.
Well, I'm gonna be pretty busy that weekend too, because I'm gonna be at Hard Summer that weekend, dude.
Dude, but you're gonna. Oh, hold on. You're gonna. Don't do drugs, because you're gonna fuck yourself up.
I'm gonna do all the marijuana, all the shrooms, and I'm gonna drink. And I'm just gonna eat, sleep, rave, and repeat, dude, for those 2 days. Siri, play fucking the Blade theme song.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri, play the Blade theme song. I would have to look that up.
She's like, shut up, you
Spotify.
fucking fat fuck! Don't tell me what to do.
She's like, you're drunk again.
You're drunk again.
She was like, no. She was like, Blade theme song, you're drunk again.
How about we play some Willie Nelson?
No. I don't know. It's been good. It's been going good lately.
That was a great segue, dude.
Mikey Brajas on Tuesday, July 3rd. Poodle Laughs Wednesday, 24th. Hemp Stash Saturday, the 26th. And the Red Room on Monday, August 5th. I'm excited to do those shows. Thank you, everybody that I've worked with in the past. Thank you
You're
you
welcome.
to the people that I'm working currently right now.
You're welcome.
But also thank you to all the future people that I'm going to be working with later. Last night I was hanging out with
Johnny Gold.
the legend Johnny Gold.
If you don't know about Johnny Gold, bro,
He got me pizza.
Again?
Yeah, dude. He loves pizza.
Yeah,
That's so weird, dude. Because he ordered. I don't know how he did it, but he ordered pizza on the live
Where's your phone at?
podcast. It's right here.
Call James. Let's talk to James real quick. Let's phone in James. See if he answers.
All right.
We're
Hold
gonna do
on.
a quick call to James because he deserves to be on the fucking
I missed
pod.
that. We need all three of us on, dude.
Yeah, we will be.
Oh yeah, honestly, we got to work out a date to where we have our. This is what I want to do, okay? And I'm gonna clip this for my own doing. There's gonna be a show once a month on the Mind Buzz at Mind Buzz Media. Once a month, you're gonna see a podcast,
Whoa!
a live podcast between myself, Ricky Novea, and James Jablonski, and we're gonna call it something. I don't know.
The three meats, is that what we have? The 3 meat treat?
The 3 meat treat. It's there.
It's in the works still.
We're gonna do a poll on what to call that podcast, but it's gonna be along the lines of
the 3 schmeckles.
The schmeckles.
Give us 1 second. While we call up James Jablonski, hopefully he answers.
He's gonna be like, you calling me? You're calling me? What do you need, girl?
I can't pick up the phone right now. It's on the charger.
My phone's charging right now.
Oh, he's not gonna answer. We're calling James Jablonski.
Let's leave him a message. Hey,
Let me start. Hold
this
on.
is James Jablonski. I can't come to the phone right now.
Please leave your message for
James Jablonski.
James Jablonski.
Go for it.
Sorry, I couldn't pick up the phone. My phone is charging. I can't pick up the phone while I'm charging.
Now put the spotlight on top of me, yeah. James Jablonski. I'm telling you, and I want you to be in a match with me, yeah. And me and Miss Elizabeth, we're gonna take you 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Me and you, James Jablonski. WrestleMania 9. Pontiac, Michigan, 9,000 people.
So stupid.
Me and you, James Jablonski. You're welcome.
Thanks for answering. Yeah, well, that was a fail. Obviously, James does not respect a friendship. So how about...
He probably knew. Did he know that we were gonna do this podcast?
I don't remember. He might be busy. He has family. Let's call up Johnny Gold.
It's called Johnny Gold.
All right, that's the last person we're trying to call. Okay, let's see if he answers.
He's gonna answer because it's Johnny. Oh, he texted me. Hold on.
How do you have...
Oh, he's going back.
Oh, there you go.
Thank God, because we're gonna call Johnny Gold right now.
What's up? You're here at the Mind Buzz. What the fuck? You're here at the podcast with Amonos, Ricky Novea. How are you doing, James?
I'm good. Am I really on the podcast right now?
Yes, you
Yeah.
are. You're not live. You're being recorded.
That's good. I won't say the N-word then.
Too late. I already did it for you.
He did, James.
It
He
slipped
did.
out.
How many did he say hard ER or was he just joshing?
Joshin.
Joshin.
Oh, just joshing.
Just Joshin, you know.
What's up?
It was the Booker T N-word.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dude, James, we just wanted to say that we appreciate your friendship and that We love you, and we're glad that you're part of the team because this team
He's drunk. I
is
got
awesome.
him drunk.
Yeah, he got me drunk.
Well, that's really sweet. You guys are kicking me out, right? That's what this call is about?
Don't worry. I'm gonna drive home. I'm fine to drive home. Okay.
Look, as your friend, I have to say don't drive home. But as a comedian, I'm going to say if you do drive home, make sure you hit as many cars as possible.
Oh yeah, I will. It's fucking 10 points each car.
10 and then
dude.
20 points each kid. James, thank you.
James, we have to come up with the name for the Mind Buzz podcast when it's the three of us. So what is your take on that?
I thought we were calling it the 3-meat treat, but now that I think about it, I would like us to not be a gay
a gay pizza.
Yeah. I don't know. I would have to think on it. I don't like being put on the spot, except for when I'm on stage.
Well,
think about it.
All right. Do you have a message for our opponents on August 6th?
Yeah.
A message for them?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a message for them. I feel like that'd be... But I will say, it's going to be a fun time. If you're listening, come out. August 6th at the Ontario Improv Roast Tournament. Me and Ricky Novea against Daniel Alvarez.
Yes, sir.
And Josh, I don't even care to learn his last name.
Oh! I don't even care to know his last name.
No, it'll be a good time. I would say, I'm excited for it. And, politics.
The Jew and the Bean are teaming up, dude. And we're going to kill it.
The Jew
Oh.
bean.
The Jew bean.
The Jew Bean.
The Jew bean, dude.
The Jew bean. It's actually a soybean.
Yeah. I was telling Ricky that I'm gonna be your guys' like side manager, and I'm gonna dress up like Mickey from the Rocky.
No, from Rocky. From
the Rocky movies. No. The manager's name was Mickey. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he's saying Mickey from like Mickey Mouse, dude.
No.
Yeah. It's just you on the side of the stage, like, oh boy, guys.
Oh boy, come on, you fucks, get these jokes out. I'm on a roast.
You better tear those cunts apart.
But anyways, I'm gonna be doing a lot of heroin
Right now.
at the
Just in
show,
general?
just in general. That I'm gonna be Mickey to your guys' Rocky, and I'm gonna be like, get him, James. I don't know.
That'll be fun. It would be fun if you came dressed up as like our ring man.
Don't
ring
let
girl. Have him put a bikini on.
Don't let me do it, because I will do it.
And in between rounds, you come up and you wipe our foreheads and spray water in our mouths and tap and like lube under our eyes.
And then Adrian Luna is like, "What the fuck is Gill doing here?" Like he's banned like from the improv.
Are you? Because that would be hilarious if you were.
I'm working on it.
I'm trying. They keep actually letting me come back in for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not.
All right, James, we're gonna end this call right now because we're getting to that minute. So, James, thank you for answering the phone again, and we love you, and we'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow, actually. So we'll.
Yeah. Wait, can I do plugs? Really quick?
Yeah, put a butt plug in.
Did you guys already do plugs?
Just cut it right now.
Go.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, guys, my name is James Jablonski. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Ricky. Shout out Ricky. Shout out Gill. Make sure you're going to Delic Comedy and following us there on our Instagram page. We have a show coming up August 16th. You can catch us at the Horchateria in Paramount. You can also check out my Instagram page for more info, but I have a show coming up August 22nd in Riverside at a brewery. More info on that. And then on August 23rd, I'm going to be at Fourth Wall Comedy doing a show. Please come out. Let them know I sent you. It's going to be a good time. That's in Los Angeles. And subscribe to my YouTube channel at James Jablonski on YouTube. More interesting content and stand-up and stuff there. So
James Jablonski, everybody. Thank you, buddy.
That's how you do it.
See you later, dude.
Thanks, guys.
All right, James. See ya. Bye.
All right, dude. We're getting to the hour. Fucking Gill, man. This was a fucking pleasure. I can't believe that we had a great time. I thought this was gonna be a shitty episode.
What? Why?
Because you're a hack.
You're an idiot.
Okay, but on a serious note, I like to end the podcast with what's some advice that you like to give to people? It doesn't have to be comedy advice, just anything that you like to preach. And you're calling Johnny fucking Gold.
What's up?
Johnny.
You're on the Amonos podcast with Ricky Novea.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
Johnny.
Don't tell me to shut the fuck up on my own podcast.
I'm on Ricky Novea's podcast right now.
Oh, I didn't know you had one. Is it about food?
And I wanted to call you because you're my inspiration.
Oh, that's cute. Is that because we talked about donuts last night?
Yeah, we literally talked about donuts.
I'm not
last
surprised.
night. Yeah,
Man,
but
those donuts your wife made, those are...
we're talking about Amber's old business called Donuts. But no, we called James and he didn't answer, and we were like,
okay.
let's call another Jew. So
We need another Jew on the pod.
you're my only other option, so I called you, and I want to tell you that pizza last night was really good, and then I noticed something that you really like pizza.
Why is
I
that?
love it.
Because
I'm actually Jewish Italian. My favorite meals are spaghetti, pizza, of course. That was the worst pizza I ever had, but I didn't want to tell them that because they looked like they could kill me. I looked at the people that were making the pizza, and then he made a comment on my CBGB shirt.
CBGB.
CBGB shirt.
Yeah.
He looked at me and he was like really hard ass, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to order anything special because I wanted to tell them to burn the pizza to make it hard at the bottom because they undercooked it.
I need you to burn the crust for me.
It was too mushy.
Yeah, me and Krista were trying to pull it apart, and it kept
Yeah.
falling in the middle.
Yeah, it was bad.
Johnny,
But we had fun.
what's your message to the world?
Message to the world? Well, I just want people to stop killing each other, and of course, my number one is for Carlos Madrona to stop killing. That's the first thing.
Oh
If we could get peace on Earth,
yes.
Carlos Madrona, and there's a bunch of other comics that I want to mention too, but I don't want to waste your time.
But we're gonna talk about those comics on your upcoming episode on the Mind Buzz podcast,
July 30th with Angie Cunanan.
Ooh, stay tuned for that, man.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Every time Johnny and I meet up, wherever we're at, wherever the universe takes us, we always talk about that, like how excited we are for the next podcast.
I love podcasts. The reason I love podcasts is because there's not an audience in front of you, and most of the time the audience just ruins everything. So you just say it out into the atmosphere, and if people get mad, they comment on it. But who cares if they comment? I just want to have 1 million listeners, and I want your podcast to be a smashing hit.
Hell yeah!
Thank you.
And it's getting there, and I appreciate.
Oh, he's talking about your
support.
podcast. It's like fuck Ricky's podcast.
Wait,
who's Ricky again?
I was talking about Gill's podcast. Isn't this like your 5th podcast? I know you had one with that retarded guy that moved to Idaho. What was that guy's name?
Wait, who are you talking to, me or Ricky?
I'm talking to both of you. There was a guy that had a podcast. He moved out of state. We talked about him last night.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. He moved to Arizona.
No.
That guy. He was horrible at comedy, and he was horrible at treating people, and he was horrible at podcasting. So that's 3 strikes.
3 strikes, you're out.
Usually when you get 3 strikes, you get the electric chair in prison or whatever. Yeah.
You're great, Johnny.
Where are you guys doing the podcast right now? Where is it?
We're in Whittier.
In my apartment in the patio.
In a special location.
Oh, at his mom's house.
Basically.
Yeah. So we're doing that right now while you're on the phone live. It's not live on YouTube, but huh?
I'm surprised you can get a hold of James Jablonski. I don't even think he works, and I think his his wife supports him. I mean, he should be answering the phone around the fucking clock. I had to work. I had to work this morning, man. I was just chilling. Fuck.
This morning, dude? How long?
Yeah.
How long were you at the bar for last night?
Oh, I left a little bit after you, man.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they were getting kind of fucked up, and then Carissa was talking to Stephanie kind of privately, and I thought, oh, this is a good time. This is a good time to dip out.
Yeah, I needed to go because if I would have stayed at least 5 more minutes, I was like, I'm gonna get another beer, and then once I reach 3 beers, I'm like, that's when my whole life goes out of control after 3 beers.
In that area of Norco, or is it Corona? Oh, those cops, man!
Yeah,
when
dude,
I pulled out, they hide in the darkness. They fuck you up.
Yeah. I don't like that.
And they have a lot of drunk stops for some reason. I've never been in so many drunk stops since I bought my house. It's crazy.
Fucking Johnny.
Before I get off here, let me tell you a story.
Okay.
I bought my house. This is like a year after I bought my house, and I decided to go get some Haagen-Dazs ice cream. So I just hopped in my car and went like right down Archibald. It's like 2 blocks away.
Right.
So I go, what's all the fucking traffic? And then I get up to where the traffic cones are, and they go, sir, I need to see your license and registration. And I go, why? He goes, oh, this is a drunk stop. And I said, okay, first of all, I don't drink or, I'm just going to get ice cream. He goes, why don't you carry your license or your registration with you? And I go, dude, I'm white. I'm driving a Mercedes. Why the fuck would I carry my license with me? Do you know how the law works? I never get pulled over. Ever. I never get pulled over. The last time I got pulled over was after the First Amendment pizza, and the guy apologized to me. You ever get an apology from a police officer?
No. Oh, sorry, sir, you're white? I didn't know that.
Yeah. He goes, no, sir, I'm sorry. I couldn't see your tags. And I go, no, you can see my tags. They're back there. They're not hidden. He goes, oh, you're right. I'm so sorry. And then, I just went home.
Sorry, Mr. Gold. Sorry, Mr. Gold.
Right. I didn't have my license either. I haven't carried my driver's license in the last 20 years. I never do. And there's a reason for that, because I lose shit. I lose my keys. I lose my license. I'm not dealing with that anymore. Not at my age.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get old, Johnny.
Right. And you know what? Really, to be on this podcast is to really say a fuck you to James Jablonski, because you really needed him. Fell through. He's probably playing stepdad somewhere at a swap meet.
But
swap meet.
Actually, he was at the Santa Fe swap meet last Saturday.
Right.
But he actually called us back earlier. So.
Well, I think that's where he gets his suits.
Hey, they look good though.
Well, he looks good in the suit because he's very thin. I mean,
he looks really good in a suit. If we put Ricky or myself in a suit.
Well, here's the thing, because I was really big into fashion when I was a kid. Models have to be anorexic. They have to be like the mannequins where you look at something that's on a mannequin.
Yeah.
Because when they make the clothes, they don't make them for fat people. They want clothes to hang on an anorexic male or female, and when they hang, they want it to look like a display, and that's why. And he is really thin, but we're getting off his...
He needs to eat.
Yeah, we gotta give him some dick.
We gotta feed him.
I don't know if I think he's just naturally thin.
Yeah. Well,
I thought your suggestion of putting him in a wheelchair again, maybe he'll be funnier.
Have you ever seen like a fat gypsy? No,
gypsy.
Right? Or name one Jewish person that has been overweight.
Are you kidding me?
Besides Nancy Reagan, that bitch.
Actually, No, there was a comic actor, the one who did the producers, the original producers, and he was Fiddler on the Roof, Zero Mostel.
That's not
Jeff Ross?
That's not overweight, Johnny.
Jeff Ross is.
Well, what are you saying overweight? How much?
I'm talking like 300 pounds overweight. That's not overweight.
You know, I got kind of scared last night when Carissa said, guess her weight.
Why?
Well, I know how sensitive she can be. I'm not going to fall into
Why
that
is she
trap.
asking questions she doesn't want to hear? Did you see her Instagram story of like
Is it
roast me? Did you see that?
Was it today?
No, it was like it was like last week, and she was like roast
Well,
me.
it's
I want to
been
hear
kept- well,
hear what you guys have to say about me. That was
I'll
good.
be honest.
I didn't write
I'll be
anything.
honest.
I
I'll be
read.
honest with you.
Hold on, Jenny. I read one, and I was like, "Oh, that's got to be James." James wrote that.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. If I knew how I am old in certain things when it comes to
Uh-huh.
social media. I had to have, rest in peace, Nick Laney show me how to read a story. I don't even know how to get to
Oh,
it.
that's why. Okay, so next
I
time,
don't know how to get to a story. I don't know how to post.
next
have
time
to
we're together, I'm gonna show you how to read stories, or I'm
So
gonna
there's
send
probably
you
a lot of-
stories.
There's probably a lot of hidden shit on Carlos
Probably.
Medrano's story about me.
Yeah, there's that. Johnny, I hate to cut you off, but we need to go. We're running out of time.
No, hey man, I love you guys, man. I have to admit, I was bummed out about that show being canceled.
Yeah.
I really wanted to be on stage. I was surprised. I've had a couple surprises this week. First of all, not getting on an open mic. That was insane. And last night, Stephanie Michelle threw up Esmeralda. I can't believe she didn't throw me up because I have a lot of fans down there. You know, I've been
Right.
there a while.
I was there. I went
was-
down.
Johnny Gold has
I
fans.
get kind of, I let my ego get involved sometimes, but just on petty shit. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know. You could have thrown me up for 5 minutes. Because I had like a really good 10 minutes I was going to do on your show. But whatever, I'm past it.
Yeah. Stephanie asked me. She was like, "Hey, send me some of your clips, so I can book you for the next couple of shows." And then I'm thinking, I was like, I haven't made a comedy clip in
Well, you got to make one at your show.
a long time.
You got to
True.
make a clip.
Can I
Just
send her
make
like
a-
podcast clips? I'm gonna send her that and see what she says. That'd be funny, right?
Yeah. You know what you can do is,
Check out my
Listen.
podcast.
yeah, you could do that or a 2-minute stand-up clip. That's all they need.
Yeah.
Nobody watches more than 2 minutes now.
No, I just do 1 minute. I think, and then also this is another insight. Do a 1 minute. People do like 5-minute clips, and it's just like it's awful. Even with podcasts, like don't put
Yeah,
a
that is
5-minute
true.
clip. Nobody's gonna
Yeah.
watch it.
Right. Yeah, I usually watch like Leo always. This is the last thing because I know you got to go. But Leo always sends me clips and stuff about and he goes, check this guy out. This guy was on Saturday Night Live. I listened to the first 30 seconds and I almost killed somebody in my car. That's how bad it was.
I actually gave Leo a shout out earlier today in my long list of people
So when
that
is this
needed to be
I love Leo, but when is this podcast coming out so I can share?
on Monday. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Monday
thanks,
is the
guys.
audio, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Johnny.
And thanks, guys, and tell James Jablonski, to stop being so pussy whipped.
Jesus.
All right, Johnny. See you, man.
Thank you, Johnny.
Peace
Later.
Thanks, Ricky. Bye.
Bye.
God,
Dude, Jewish people talk a lot. But let's just end the podcast. Like I said, what's your fucking message to the world? Give your quick message to the world.
my message to the world. Hold on.
No, be serious. Be serious, dickhead.
I wanted to give a quick shout out to Nicole Tran, Johnny Gold, Eric Escobar, James Jablonski, Danny Nixon, George Ferrito, Daniel Cabral, Vince
George
Caldera,
Floyd.
Leo Bravo, Rick Bravo, Johnny Bravo, C's, Sandy, Mario Rodriguez, Buster Brown, Idiots United, Ezekiel Chavarria, Paul Antonio, Momo Rodriguez, Jerry Garcia, Joey Medina, Mariachi Joe, Chicano Shuffle, Pauly Shore, Lee Harvey Oswald, Michael Chapman, Billy Bob Thornton, and Tattoo from Fantasy Island. And I want to thank all of you guys that tune in every Tuesday night at the Mind Buzz on YouTube, and everybody following me on social media and the podcast, the Mind Buzz. I appreciate all the love. And I want to thank Ricky Novea for having me today. Probably one of his longest episodes. Thanks for sticking around. Catch me every Wednesday in Paramount. Oh, by the way, Paul Antonio, you said that you're from Pomona, but you mentioned something about not Pomona. That area that's not Pomona, that's not Pomona. So don't say you're from Pomona. That's it. That's like saying, oh, I'm from Chino Hills, but you actually really live in Chino. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know there was a difference. Anyways, don't be a pun. Wait,
hold on. That's like saying, hold on, shut up. That's like saying, I live in Whittier, but you don't live in Whittier. You live in Friendly Hills.
But that's still
Phillips Ranch. He said
that's still Whittier,
no, it's not.
All right, guys, this
It's
concludes another episode of Amonos with Ricky Novea. I want to thank Gill, man. Like I said before, dude, tell your friends and your family that you love them. Anybody that's in your life, because you never know.
This is how you end up every
I always
episode.
fucking end it like this, bitch. All right, I don't give a fuck.
You end it like Jerry Seinfeld. No, not Jerry Seinfeld.
You don't even
Jerry
know.
Springer.
Jerry Springer, yes. And this concludes another episode of fucking Amonos with Ricky Novea, dude. Don't be a fucking pun. Don't be like this fuck. Don't be like Johnny Gold. Don't be like don't be like anybody. Don't be anybody that was on the podcast that said James Jablonski. All right. Thank you guys.
That's it.
Yes, sir. Get the fuck out of my house now.